Hello, my name is Maria Khan. I am a senior research and data analyst with Catalyst California, a racial justice and research organization. Welcome to this introduction to Red Tape to Recovery, a data dashboard that tracks rebuilding in Altadena following the Eaton fire that began on January 7, 2025. This project is a collaboration with Dina Rise Up, a community coalition of survivors and allies built to achieve a just and inclusive Altadena recovery. Looking at the data dashboard in front of us, on the left-hand side over here, the first panel on this dashboard describes this project in detail and gives some basic instructions. The map in the center that we're looking at shows significantly damaged properties. If you scroll down, you'll see an explanation of the numbers that we have in the boxes over here in purple, gray, and orange, and our progress chart. For example, almost 1 year after the fire, we see only 23 homes, less than 1%, have been repaired or rebuilt completely. If we want to learn a little bit more, we can click over here on this bullet list icon on the upper right corner of the map to pull up the legend to display the status of individual properties. And if you want a specific address or neighborhood, this magnifying glass icon allows you to search by location. The last icon in this list of tools, which looks like stacked papers, is the layers tool. Once you click this open, you have the option to add add layers that map lead levels, as well as fire hazard zones and the fire perimeter. So let me show you what that can look like. Here is the Eaton fire perimeter, for example. I can also open up the lead levels, look at the lead level by grid. I can also look at lead level by property as well, if that's what I would like to see. Um, I'm also able to open up the state and local fire hazard zones and see what that looks like. Able to see that by property as well, local authority, state authority, etc. And if I click on one of these properties for the specific property, I can see all of this information as well over here. And lastly, on the right side of this top header over here, you'll see we have a couple of different filter options as well. So you can filter by region. I might be interested in just West Altadena. I can take a look at that divided by Lake Avenue, or East Altadena is another area I can focus in and look at as well. I can also filter by property type. I might just be interested in condos. I can look at that, multifamily or single family homes. I'm also able to filter by our different rebuild statuses that we have over here. So I might be interested in looking at just which properties are in construction. I can take a look at that over here. And that's it. That concludes this introduction to Red Tape to Recovery. We encourage you to explore the map and welcome your engagement. Remember to follow Dina Rise Up at dinariseup.org. Thank you so much for your interest.